I'm Holly Light, and I live in Spuyten Duyvil.
I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I've lived in New York since 1997. In the Bronx, I've lived for 3 years here. I work for the federal government, for the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Spent most of my life working in not-for-profits and for the city, doing affordable housing and parks-related things. Spuyten Duyvil it's changed just in the time I've been here. I think it's kind of the slightly younger, edgier part of Riverdale. It's kind of known as being an older, mostly Jewish neighborhood, particularly Riverdale, but it's been really cool in the time I've lived here to see a lot more diversity and younger people moving in. I think people are starting to realize this is kind of a hidden secret, and there's still a lot of affordable housing here. So there's definitely, if you go take the train every day, you kind of watch the trends change and who's there, and it's definitely skewing younger and more diverse. But it's super easy to get into the city on the Metro North. It's a 5-minute walk. I take the Metro North to Grand Central and then take the 405 train downtown. It's an hour door to door, which really isn't bad. So Metro North is really easy. The closest subway is the 1 train that's over on Broadway, so it's a bit of a hike to get over to there, but not impossible. I would definitely take them down to the train station because the view of the Harlem River right there with the Henry Hudson Bridge is just incredible. I feel like it's funny, almost every morning somebody's taking pictures while they're waiting for the train because it's just a pretty incredible view over of Manhattan and of the parks. I definitely would take them up to Wave Hill and kind of along Palisade. Wave Hill is an amazing amenity that we have in walking distance, a beautiful place all year round. For restaurants, we have kind of a little tiny downtown area on Johnson Avenue. There's a great sushi place that we go to. That's kind of our mainstay. I definitely think that there are still some stereotypes about the Bronx, and people just don't come to the Bronx that much. My husband and I both have worked in the Bronx for years, so we knew the Bronx really well, and in fact this was sort of his dream place to live here. In this place, yeah, he wanted to live at Villa Charlotte Bronte sort of his whole adult life. So when this unit came on sale, there's only 17 co-ops here, so he was watching. So we often try to entertain and have people up here for parties and stuff because they can't believe that this is New York City. I feel like every time I get off the train after work, I feel like I'm on vacation. It's quiet, it's beautiful. It's a really special hidden gem in New York, and I don't even say that as in the Bronx. I think this is one of the most special places in New York. Villa Charlotte Bronte?
Where does it come from? Is there history behind it?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that the guy who developed this was a pretty quirky guy. He also developed the apartment building next door, and then there's another similar quirky little co-op down the street. The only thing I can imagine is, when you walk around, it has a real storybook feeling to it. I mean, it's a little bit of kind of a magical place that seems like out of a Victorian novel. So I'm guessing he took the name from imagining the romantic kind of Charlotte Bronte era.
Yeah.
Wish that we had a slightly better care for our parks. I think we have a bunch of parks that are on hillsides, and they tend to get pretty dirty and out of well kept. My husband and I spend a lot of time cleaning up the parks. My secret dream would be to, so this wooded corner right over here called Half Moon Overlook, apparently was where Boss Tweed used to have his mansion. And so there's still some foundations from when the mansion was there. It's now Parks Department, but it's not really kept up. It's on a hill. And one of my neighbors and I have a secret dream that it would be awesome to have like a really quirky neighborhood bar there. I literally, the moving day came, I have not looked back. I feel 100% connected to the Bronx. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I mean, they're gonna have to take my husband out in a cedar box, so he's not going anywhere. And yeah, I mean, we really love it here. I can't imagine living anyplace else now.